Okay, so this is going to be my non-spoiler review for Captain America: Civil War. If you would like to see a review that has spoilers in it and talks more in depth about the movie, you can check out my spoilery review of the movie. But on to non-spoilers. I would say the movie is probably the best MCU thus far, MCU movie so far. But it's still not my favorite. That's just because I like comedic elements and I love comedies. And now, while this movie is comedic at times, it does have a very serious tone, and that is one of the big reasons why Spider-Man's in the movie. And that's all I'm talking about Spider-Man. He's probably my favorite character in the movie, and he's very funny, so you'll probably enjoy him as well. But as far as the actual fighting in the movie goes, each side had a very good reason why they were fighting each other. You know, Iron Man's pro-Soviet Accords, Captain America's against Soviet Accords. You get that in the trailer. But and that yes, that is the core reason that they are fighting, but there are more in-depth reasons for why, who chooses whose team, and so on and so forth. And the battles in the movie, they're great. They're very well orchestrated, especially the airport battle. That one is just, it blows me away. The movie, all in all, it's a fantastic movie. It's definitely worth seeing, especially if you love the MCU. And this is a very, very good movie. Like I said earlier, it's probably the best in the MCU. It sets the groundwork for a lot of Phase 3, and this was the first movie in Phase 3. It'll be interesting to see how they take what happened in this movie forward in the movies, especially around the time Avengers Infinity War comes around. And major plot points. The biggest thing in the movie is obviously them fighting, but there's an incident at the beginning that actually instigates the Sokovia Accords. And yes, in the trailers you do see Washington D.C., the Battle of New York, Sokovia, and all the other places the Avengers were called in. But the actual incident at the beginning of the movie is what causes the Sokovia Accords to be put into place. And I'm sure they were already in place, kind of, but what happens in the movie pushes them forwards, and you know, Secretary Ross says you have to get this signed, and some people choose to go along with it, and others don't. And that is the core story of the movie. It really is. It's really a movie about Captain America and Bucky and what he's willing to do for Bucky and to protect Bucky. That's really what this movie is about. It is not Avengers 2.5 as it has been described. It may seem that way with the amount of characters, but this is a Captain America movie, and it follows up Winter Soldier the best way I think possible. And it's a sequel. It rounds out the Captain America trilogy. I don't know. We'll probably be seeing. We might see another Captain America movie in Phase 4 if the character keeps going. And not necessarily Chris Evans as Captain America, but in the comics, Bucky takes over, and also Falcon is currently the Falcon is currently Captain America. So you could either see Sebastian Stan take over the role or Anthony Mackie. Either one. Personally, I think I'd rather see Anthony Mackie just because I feel like he has more humor. I know that could be changed with future characters, but Bucky is he's also unstable because of all the brainwashing and cryogenesis that he stays in. But yeah, the movie's great. You should go see it if you haven't seen it yet. And thanks for watching.